Hey guys, Matt with the DryFireMag company. Today I'll be giving you a walkthrough on how to set up your DFMX with your iOS system and give you a walkthrough of mantisx's introductory course. First things first, as always we want to inspect our firearm to make sure it is safe. So we will lock the slide back to the rear, do a good visual inspection of the chamber to be sure there is not a round in the barrel, and then do a physical check. Put my finger in there and make sure I don't feel one. And also do a magazine well check. Make sure there is no magazine in the well. Lock the slide forward. Going to activate my DFMX unit. There's a little button on the bottom. You softly press, and once the light is pulsing green, it is activated. It is a Bluetooth device, so make sure that your device that you're pairing it with, whether it be an iOS or Android app, is Bluetooth enabled. Once that is all set, download the app. Go into the app, click connect, and now it is Bluetooth connected to the app. So I'll put the device in to my firearm, sight in a safe direction, and do a click check, make sure everything is functioning properly. Looks good. Next up, I will go down into settings because the first thing I will need to do is have an account set up with mantisx. At the bottom here under sign up, there's a sign up button. I already have an account, however, so I'm just going to plug in my data. Alright, and click sign in. Once I've signed in, I need to make sure that I have my settings correct for my calibration. So first, I need to make sure that I have the correct firearm selected. In this case, I am using a Glock 17, and so I will select my Glock 17, G17. Next, I have to select whether I'm left-hand dominant or right-hand dominant. I am right-hand dominant, so I will select that. Next, for the sensor unit, I need to make sure I set whether it's live, dry, or DFMX. For this unit, be sure to set it to DFMX for correct sensor readings. After that, it's time to go ahead and start with our introductory course. So we'll click train, go down. I'm going to click mantisx introduction. It says start course. I say yes. Now there's a glitch in the programming. It doesn't pop up immediately, so you can bypass the glitch by saying open training and click start introduction course. First task it wants me to do under the introductory course is to go to open training and take 5 shots. Open training is a wonderful first place to start. There's no pressure to perform, no specific tasks. You just sight in and start pulling the trigger. As always, make sure you aim in a safe direction. I'm not sure whether it's my arms resting on the table or just my extensive experience with DryFireMags, but that was an excellent shooting average at 97.3. Now, the red bars here are representative of the direction that your trigger pull tends to throw your shot. And so if it is showing downwards, that means after you pull the trigger, your shots are ending up going down of where you are sighting in. So whatever your factors are, it is contributing to your gun being tilted downward when you are throwing your shot. You can see from my perfect example here that I have no known direction that I'm throwing it, which is definitely because I had my hands on the table and because I train with a DryFireMag. This is a chart showing my average hold pattern and my trigger break pattern of steadiness. The blue on this, and this is where it gets very interesting, this will show some replay data of my shot as it was live. The blue line represents my hold steadiness, the yellow line holds my movement during my trigger pull, and the red line shows my after shot movement of the gun. And so it is normal for your shot to go a little bit to the left if you're right-handed, because as you can see, my finger as I pull back curls. It does not travel straight backwards, and so it is normal for a right-handed shooter to throw their after action to the left. The only way to avoid this would be to pull your arm straight back, as you can see, but that never happens when you're shooting a firearm. You have to use your finger, and so there is always going to be a little pull to your left. So don't beat yourself up over that. You can see in my replay data, all my shots tend to go a little bit to the left. There's a low left, and there's a sharp left, another sharp left, another low left, and another diagonal left. All very common, very normal after shot. Next task we'll move on to is the mantisx benchmark. This will be a 10-shot average, no time limit, but it will analyze your 10 shots. As always, sight in on a safe target. Good average of 96.5. Two hands tend to be a lot steadier than one hand, and so my lowest shot was a 93.5. It's going to show me the replay for that now. So as I pulled my trigger, I went diagonal during the trigger pull, and that contributed to a lower shot. Our next task now will be the support hand only drill, doing 10 shots similar to the mantisx, only this must be with your left hand. We're going to need to touch the hand icon to switch from right hand to left hand for this drill. You want to make sure that it doesn't look like this on the icon, that it looks like this with your left hand. So you can use your support hand to shoot. So I'll tap that and press start. And ready to go. Always sight in, safe target. So as you can see, my score dropped by about 3 points due to the stability factor of having one hand instead of two. For my final task, I will go into the History tab, and it wants me to review the spider chart of my first open training. So I'm going to go in, oh there it is, flashing red, thanks to the app, to review my first session that I had. My average score of 97.3 is here. Now you may be wondering, how do I progress forward to complete this challenge, because it's not abundantly clear. I'm in here and I'm going to the left, I'm going to the right, and I can't find it. Well, back on the first page and you see that flashing great shot icon. Yours may say great shot or something else, but it wants you to touch that in order to have challenge 4 completed. So now that that's completed, we've completed our introductory course, and it just said so in the app. So now we'll back out, and it'll say so again. Congratulations, you've completed the mantisx introductory course. And that is all we're going to be covering for today in this video. However, for your own enjoyment and growth as a shooter, I strongly recommend you use the basic marksmanship, advanced marksmanship, and elite marksmanship courses and test yourself. The basic and advanced are very simple courses. However, they do enforce strong fundamental habits for your shooting, and they will improve your shooting ability. Elite marksmanship was recently released by mantisx, and it is an excellent test of your fundamentals, and it will push you. In order to pass that course, you have to have very fine trigger control skills. And for each of these, for completing them, you are eligible to have a patch mailed to you by mantisx for earning that achievement. Pretty cool, and they will send those to you in the mail at no extra charge. Alright, that concludes everything I will be showing you for today. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for buying a DryFireMag, and as always, stay safe and be blessed.